Hello everybody and welcome back yet again. Amanda Coulong here, TZ live at BlogWorld and New Media Expo in Los Angeles. And I am sitting here with Rob Hahn of Southwest Airlines. How are you?
Doing great. Glad to be here at BlogWorld.
So, obvious question, Rob. What airline did you take to get out here?
Everybody knows Southwest Airlines, the best airline out there.
I'm just so impressed at how Southwest Airlines has really held on to social media, and they've been running with it from day one, it seems like. What was the champion for that? Who was there a particular person, or is it a cultural thing? How did that happen?
It all started back, I don't know if everybody remembers, back in around 2006, we had the show Airline on A&E TV, and we kind of opened the door to our operations for everybody out there so people could see, once that show ended, people really want to know about Southwest and want to know about our culture, so that's when we started our corporate blog. So we have bloggers from all over the company blogging about Southwest and their positions in the company. So it's just being very transparent and being out there for people to see what we're doing. So
it's a natural transition to then go from that into social media, because social media, a big piece of that is being transparent.
Exactly. And our customers in social media channels. So we want to be where our customers are. So that was, we didn't even have to think about it.
Exactly, and I mean, a lot of the folks that are at BlogWorld and New Media Expo that have seen Southwest here from the get-go have been, I would think, some wonderful people that have given feedback to Southwest for what works, what doesn't, what they're looking for, and sort of those touchstones for the social media outreach. Do you find that still the case here at BlogWorld?
I find a lot of the sessions we've gone to, what the folks are speaking about is stuff that we're already doing, so it's really cool to see how we're kind of right there, even maybe a little bit ahead of some of the folks out there. So it's been really cool to see that here.
Great, so just validating what you've been doing.
Exactly.
Now, from what I understand, you focus on the social media side from the customer service standpoint specifically, yeah?
Yes, my team, we reach out to customers on our social media channels. That's our corporate blog, Nuts About Southwest, also our Twitter account, @SouthwestAir, and our Facebook account. So we also have our communications team who puts out press releases and information on our blogs, and then also our marketing department, those good fare sales that everybody wants and all that good stuff, they put that stuff out. So it's 3 departments, we're all working together.
Speaking of working together, because everyone's touching social, how do you coordinate that internally?
We all kind of know what our challenge is, what our goal is for each area, so we meet weekly, so we have those weekly meetings to see how everybody's doing, so it's a good collaboration that's been working great so far.
So would you say that social media has really changed the way that customer service is handled?
It's now more real time, whereas before somebody would handwrite a letter and 30 days later we'd be able to respond to that letter. Now it's instant, somebody tweets, so we need to be there and instantly answer that question and help resolve their issue.
Right. So do you have a team of people that are constantly monitoring the Twitter stream for those?
Customer Relations Department, we have 3 reps right now that are constantly monitoring all our channels and reaching out to customers. So.
What would you say some of the keys are when addressing like a distraught customer that's just had a bad experience? How do you turn that around for them?
I think it's just showing that we're there. I mean, reaching out to them first and just showing we're there to help. And it's not just we're ready to get your issue out of the way. We truly care about our customers, and it's just reaching out and helping them turn their experience around.
Would you say that a big piece of that is just making sure that they realize that they're talking to another real human being and not just a phone system?
Yes, and that's one unique thing about our representatives. They all have a Twitter handle that's Southwest plus their name. So it's not from the general Southwest Air account, it's coming from Southwest Rob or Southwest Gabe, Southwest Whitney. So we put that human touch on our reaching out to customers.
So having that personal human touch, like at the end of the day, regardless of what the tools are, it's one person on each end of that spectrum.
Right.
Are there any other best practices that you've employed at Southwest as it relates to customer service within the social channels?
That is, right now, that's really the big thing we've started. We're actually only about 5 months into this, reaching out to customers, so it's been great to hear best practices from other folks, so we're learning.
And any that you're considering?
At this time, I don't have anything in my pocket just yet.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is in the moment, depending on what the customer needs. What are some of the tools that Southwest particularly uses internally, social tools, to help with customer retention, customer service?
Our main product we use is Enterprise Co-Tweet, so we use that to manage all of our social media channels right now. So, and I know there's tons more out there, so we're looking at different products out there. So,
what do you think of using more voice tools? or using more multimedia tools. You were talking before the interview started, there are cameras all over the place, not just TechZulu, but videos across the way. BlogWorld's doing some of their own stuff. I mean, we've got video is a huge, huge focus for everyone in social right now. Is there a place for video as it relates to customer service?
I think you can never say never in this industry, so I think everything's on the table, so we can definitely look at that. You have live chat, you have live video chat, so it's just looking to see what's out there and if it could benefit us and our customers.
I mean, I'm even thinking like if I'm sitting at the airport and I've missed my flight for whatever reason, maybe I was late, and I sit there and I log on to my computer and pop up my video camera and my webcam, and then all of a sudden, suddenly this other blip comes up and I can chat with Southwest through video and talk to a customer service rep that way. They can calm me down, they can make me laugh. I mean, that would be kind of cool.
That would be. So we'll have to see. Can't make any promises.
What are some of the trends overall that you're seeing in social media right now?
We're seeing it's really picking up for our customers. I mean, we're seeing more and more customers tweeting us, reaching out to us. So I think as they see that we're out there, they're definitely coming our way. So it's a good thing, and especially in just engaging with our customers and seeing what good experiences they're having, what bad experiences they may be having, to where we can improve. So
that's actually a really good point, because I think a lot of times when people think of customer service, they immediately think the negative.
Right.
They immediately think, I have a problem, fix it.
Right.
But really, customer service, I would think it's servicing the customers. So also thinking of it in a positive light in terms of, you're a great customer, and here, maybe it's customer service and promotion tied together.
Right, exactly. And a lot of the stuff we see is people just excited to be taking their trip. They're tweeting us about their trip. There was a couple that actually got engaged on one of our flights. They tweeted us about it. We ended up, one of our corporate bloggers blogged about it, wrote a whole story about that. So it was a really cool experience.
That's a great example of customer service tying in with your marketing and promotions engine.
Right. And the feeling part with our customers. So it's not we're just a big corporation, we're more like a family with the customers. So.
And that gets to the point, too, of just general content creation and having good quality content that does tell a story. Like at the keynote, Ford, the new CMO of Ford, was talking about generating content and letting the customers tell their stories. So what are some, and I know that this is more of a communications marketing question, but what are some of the ways that Southwest is helping or empowering customers to tell their stories?
A lot of it is through our corporate blog. If we do see something, especially our military customers, we do have a lot of awesome stories that come out of those folks. So that's one of our main things. So we'll actually reach out. If we hear of a story, we get a letter or something like that, we'll reach out to our customers and say, we'd like you to be on our blog or write a story about you. So it's really cool.
Have you seen the numbers of people engaging in social climbing much higher in comparison to, say, people that are calling in with customer support questions?
It's still about the same. I think since we're in this new stage of actually having customer relations through social media channels, it's still, but I think it is growing, so.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's evening out shows that, social is definitely on an uptick in terms of adoption.
It's going to be interesting to see the numbers after we get a year under our belt and just see where it is, so.
Any particular promotions or whatnot that you're doing here at BlogWorld?
Right now, we're just here. We have the Southwest Lounge, so we're down there mixing up some music. We've got peanuts, pretzels, all the good stuff, some nice lounge chairs and power stations. So come on down when you're done.
I know, because your chairs are much more comfortable than our director's chairs, as much as I love them.
These don't recline, so.
Exactly, these do not recline. Thank you. See, customer service. Hello, customer service, TechZulu. I think we need some comfier chairs that we need to borrow from Southwest Airlines.
We'll get you some.
See, he knows how to handle this. Well, Rob, thank you so much for swinging by, and I will be flying Southwest Airlines very soon.
We'll see you. Take care.
You too, and let's be in touch at the next BlogWorld.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
There we go, wrapping things up here at BlogWorld, and Rob with Southwest Airlines. Thanks so much, everybody.